Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? I want to tell y'all a story about the real side of me. It's time. Y'all about to get to know the real me. So, for those that are new to my channel, welcome. Like the video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and follow my Instagram. I want to tell y'all a story. So let's get on to it. 30 years ago, on this day, my mother gave birth to me while I had my dad and my godmother, rest her soul, miss her dearly. They was right there by her side on the day my mother gave birth to me. That was the most life-changing moment of her lifetime. For my dad, also my godmother, but most importantly, a life-changing, a God-gifted moment for my mother. And I love her. And shout outs to all my family out there, especially my little brother. He's watching this video. I love you. Appreciate you all the stuff that you're doing, especially on your success. So now when I was younger, on my younger days, I wasn't able to talk. I mean, I was crawling, I was walking. And the doctor said to my parents, excuse me. The doctors told my parents that that your child has autism. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, to all my subscribers, yes, I have autism. I'm blessed and I'm humbled, and I'm not ashamed of it at all. So they told my parents. My mom didn't understand what it was until the older I got. And so as the days went by, I was learning sign languages. For an example, like this is all finished. That's the first thing I remember was all finished. And something like stop. Something like stop. Cause usually I didn't know that means stop. But usually they be like stop like that. But my mother told me she used to tell me like stop, just like that. And that's the one of the sign languages that I remember the most in my younger days. So it was a tough road. It was a tough journey. But let's fast forward. On the day I was 5 years old, I went to go see another family members out in New York on my mother's side of the family. So we went inside the church. Everybody was having fun, having a good time. But this life-changing, defining miracle moment was I stood in front of everybody. I held the microphone and said the words that Kirk Franklin was saying. After watching Kirk Franklin on VHS tapes on the VCRs those days, my mother was in tears. That was one of the most happy moments that she will always remember, that she's going to take to her grave, that she's going to cherish in her lifetime. My mother was in tears. My aunties, my grandmother, some of the other family members that was there that day. The first time I spoke my very first words. And I got to thank God for that, because without him, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be the person that I am, especially for my parents, for my grandparents, my aunties, my uncles, my brothers, my sisters. some of my older cousins, my friends that I know way back, that I still know to this day. Wait, excuse me. Pardon me. My voice is kind of dry, so bear with me. Oh yeah, gotta get some water. Bear with me, bear with me. All right, let's get on to it. Like I said, I'm grateful to God to see 30 years on this earth. There's not too many people that couldn't live to see 30. They couldn't live to see 20. Even some children that couldn't live to see 10. I'm grateful to God for the person that I am. Especially like to all those that has autism, like that has dealt with some of the stuff over the years. Especially like that's in the same position that I'm at now. That's doing great things. That's being like a huge inspiration to others like I am. And I gotta tell you, one of my biggest inspirations, besides my parents, some of my brothers, some of my sisters, some of my family members, some of my friends, but one of my biggest inspirations is Kirk Franklin, Brian Dawkins, and Tupac Shakur. Those are one of my biggest inspirations that keep me focused, keep me humble, keep me motivated, keep me blessed, spiritual. So, now, during my school days, in my elementary days, I had to deal with some of the kids like laughing at me, teasing me, making fun of me, bullying me, because I didn't know how to speak up and defend for myself at the time. And because me, I'm not a violent person. I don't like fighting. I don't like drama. I don't like none of that. I really like a friendly and like a most peaceful person that you will ever get to meet and to get to know. As long as you don't like push me the wrong way. But except for most of the parts, like there's moments where I will defend for myself now, but on my childhood days, during my early years, as years went by, one of the first times I remember getting bullied, picked on, and made fun of. I never thought I would have to experience that moment. I got the taste of reality for the first time. To see what the world is really like. This is a crazy world we live in, but you gotta find a way to pull through, find a way to survive, live your life. Whether it's good, whether it's bad. But now, I used to tell some of my teachers. Some of them might find a way to do something about it. Some of them, but it was one of them that didn't care at all. It was no it wasn't no reason for that. Like she couldn't do nothing about it. Like she didn't care. She said I deserve. Never mind all that though. I don't want to get into that. Like I don't want to relive that moment again. So as the years went by, now during my I was about in third and fourth grade. I got to the point where I said enough is enough. I used to start slamming other dudes. I watch wrestling a lot. I used to slam people whenever they push me the wrong way. Sometimes I walk away, but when they touch me, I used to slam them hard, on the marble floor, stuff like that. It's just leave me alone. I had enough. So now as the years went by, during my high school days, I started being humble being humble, being focused on school, focused on my future. I was single. I've been single ever since not like worry about relationships, all that. I was just focused on school, focused on my future. I started working, doing my schoolwork, and I used to ask for money at the time, like this is before I started working. But then around 2007, that's when I started getting the work experience. And then 2008, I started working summer jobs because I wanted to do something for myself. I wanted to give myself a job, like start to do something for myself before my parents was to ever tell me to find one. So I wanted that summer job. I wanted to get my first paycheck. It felt good, like to get that first paycheck. It wasn't much, but I used to spoil myself from like 16 to 17. But by the time I turned 18, that's why I started saving. I started learning to save money, especially change too, even if it's pennies. But I remember. Now let's go back. Excuse me. Me and my youngest brother. We have the closest relationship. Now, we used to learn sign language together. We used to like watch TV, cartoons together, even fights and arguments at the time. But that's family. It's love at the end. So it's love at the end of the day. So we had a lot of moments, like sad moments, bad moments, but it's love. It's love at the end of the day. I love my brother like dearly. I appreciate him like, and now let's go back to my childhood for the moment. When I was younger, the first job I started doing was sweeping my dad's barbershop. And I just picked up the broom. I just started sweeping. I just wanted to do something, and that was the first time my dad see me see my work ethic, my work performance. He see me sweeping the floor. He said I did much better than half of the grown men. And he said, "How about you sweep every day? You get paid $5 a day, every day." I said, "Sure." And now one of the jobs I tell you I was working at the summer, like some of them I'm still working at now. I'm not gonna tell y'all the name of it. But I worked at both of my jobs in my teens. My first one I started there at 16 as a sophomore in high school, and the other one was at 19. Now let's get back to my school days. The doctor said I wasn't going to read, I wasn't going to write, I wasn't going to walk, I wasn't going to talk, I wasn't going to graduate high school. 18 years old, on my senior year, I've done something. I've did what the doctor said I wasn't going to able to do. I wanted to show them, I wanted to prove them wrong, that there is hope. That it's not impossible, that it is possible. I wanted to show them that better than I could tell them. And I've done it. I did my work, going to work each and every week, each and every day, going to school each and every week, each and every day. And I still kept my grades high. I still got good grades, did good for myself, and graduated high school. And after that, working 2 jobs. And I'm still working them right now. So I thank God for where I am at, for waking up every single morning, being the person that I am, not going on a bad path, hanging with the wrong people. I thank God for that, for my family, my mother, my father, all my family, my friends, and to my subscribers, to those that's been with me from the beginning. I started off from 13 subscribers. I started off at 13 subscribers. Now the years went by. 2018, July 2018. I had to, right after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, I wanted to start off a YouTube channel. So I had to figure out the name. I had to figure out why I had to come up with the name of the channel. I want to tell y'all, before I do that, I want to tell y'all how I got the nicknames, so y'all get to know. Now, when I was younger, my dad nicknamed me Master P. Now, of course, y'all know who Master P is. Like, y'all should be familiar with him, from the movies to his albums, his music, his songs. Now, I consider myself Master P because I'm one of the masters of extreme. My work ethic is really extreme, and whenever somebody push me, it's really extreme, and I'm one of the masters at that. I used to a huge wrestling fan, and I still watch it most of the times, but I'm a football guy though. But I watched wrestling a lot at the time. That's when during the best times, the great era of sports period at the time, from football, basketball, wrestling, even baseball, all that, whatever. That's why I was the master of extreme. And then years went by in my teenage days. 2005, one of my friends or my cousins, I'm not gonna mention his name, but shout outs to him for giving me this other nickname. Now I want to tell you about this, how this happened. It just happened randomly. He was just like, "Hey yo, my man P. Cocaine." I was like, P what? I don't know how I feel about that, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of strange, but you know what? I think I'm gonna go with that. I already got one nickname. I wouldn't mind having another one. So it's like most of the times my dad called me Master P, and some of my other friends and family members call me P Dot. So those are my two nicknames that I had. Now let's get back to 2018. How I started how I started my YouTube channel. I wanted to choose which names I was going to pick. So I put both names together in one and decided to name my channel Master P. Dot. Cause I ain't trying to get terminated. I ain't trying to get sued, because having somebody else's name, especially a famous actor, a famous musician. Now I started on my channel. I started off making highlight videos, or making videos for fun. For those that are new to my channel, check out my old videos. It may not be most popular ones, but just for fun, so y'all can check them out. Now, as I started making highlight videos, I decided to make highlight videos of Eagle legends that nobody has done before. I've been looking around all over YouTube, and I have not seen not one highlight of all those Eagle legends that I have done, that everybody has been asking for, they've been waiting for, they've been waiting to find, and I was one of them. And I decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna be the one to make it happen. Everybody's gonna thank me, everybody's gonna comment, they're gonna love it, they're gonna appreciate me. I'm going to get a lot of love, support, and thanks. And I had to find a way to work. I had to find a way to see how it's going to work, and that's how I done it. Being myself, not being greedy, not being money hungry, like trying to like get greedy and begging for fame. No, just be yourself. Create videos how you want to do it. Make videos how you want to make it. Do it your way. At least let's see how far it's gonna go. And that's how I did it. And then the next year, 2019, I decided to introduce myself, to show my face into the world, into the YouTube world, and to show my face to my subscribers. And then as times went by, I went to start doing reviews. The KTV, My Keys to Victory, talking about the drafts, stuff like that. Talk about the games, the preseason games, all that. And by the time I started doing that, that's when my channel started to grow. And when I got to 100 subscribers, I knew I was going to do it. But no, we did it. We was going to do it. I had the help of my subscribers, y'all my family too. Like, y'all my ride or die to the end. I wouldn't be where I'm at because of y'all. And let me tell you something. Like, I've been myself for day one. I'm keeping my word. I'm gonna let it stay that way. I'm gonna make sure it stay that way, and I will make it stay that way. Cause I've been real from the beginning. I really don't tell them that, but y'all see it. I show it. I let my personality speak for myself. And that's how I did it. That's how far I came. And my channel started growing and growing and growing. The more videos I started doing, the more highlights, talking about the games, talking about the Eagles. And I'm getting love from other content creators. Somebody like Joey Shake 72, Desert Eagle 90, Spunky 91, Philly Mike, all of them. And they welcome me with open arms into the family. Cause that's the type of person I am. I want to we support each other. Like we look out for each other. Like, whether we agree, whether we disagree, we treat each other like family. We look out for one another. Whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, YouTube, outside of YouTube, whatever. We always give each other love and support and a shout out. So shout outs to y'all. And I definitely am going to continue to give a shout out to those guys that came before me. Just like the names I just mentioned. Spunky 91, Joey Shake 72, and Desert Eagle 90. And also Philly Mike 2. That gave me, that helped my channel grow. Especially to the OGs like Lord Brunson. One of those guys that made me want to become a Eagles content creator. To help my channel grow. To help be the inspiration to others. And somebody that's going to look up to me someday. I gotta be one of those role models. I wanna be a huge inspiration to others. Especially those especially the ones that that has autism, like those that came before me, for the accomplishments that they have done. And look where most of them is at. Especially those that's after me, some of them is gonna become even more known and more famous than me. Especially even if one of my younger brothers do a YouTube channel, like one day they could grow be a bigger YouTube than I am. And I would be proud of them. But to live to see 30 years on this earth, it's a blessing. It is a blessing. to live to see 30. This is a grateful and special day I'm going to cherish. And throughout years to come, thanks to my family, my friends, to my subscribers, y'all, helping my channel grow. Especially to some of the family members of ex-players, of ex-Eagle legends, former players. Some of them are subscribers to my channel. For an example, like Adrienne Hawkins. She's the younger sister of Eagles legendary wide receiver Ben Hawkins. Check out those highlights. And I also got to say rest in peace to Charlie Johnson. Check out the highlight videos that I have done. Check out his highlight videos that I did to Charlie Johnson. Send your prayers, send your condolences out to his family. Check out that highlight video, Charlie Johnson. Rest in peace. Even some of the other ones. Thank y'all. And to come this far, to be where I'm at, to be the man that I am today, I'm humble. Keep God first, family first, and put God first. Keep that faith. Stay humble. Stay focused and accomplish your dreams and your goals. That's how far you're going to make it. If somebody like myself can do it, if some of the other ones can do it, y'all can do it. Have confidence in yourself. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. That's what it takes. And that's my story I want to share with y'all. I wanted y'all to get to know the real side of me. Those that are watching this video, thank every single one of y'all. It really means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all for listening, for watching this video. Y'all never left by my side. Especially when I haven't posted videos, y'all stood right there. Y'all waited patiently. Y'all the real ones. Thank every single one of y'all. NFL season has arrived. We're going to turn up. It's time to turn up. I'm probably going to give out my keys to victory. Give up my game reviews. Whatever. It's time to turn up. Let's get ready. Let's turn up. Thank y'all.